Alfara Mushwana reports.
ANC-NEC member Malusi Gigaba left his home early this morning, believing he was surrendering himself to authorities in connection with a corruption investigation. He had expected to appear in the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court after receiving a summons indicating he was being charged with corruption. Gigaba, accompanied by his legal team, met with a group of IDEC officials at their Pretoria offices, only to discover that he was no longer being charged. He announced on social media that he would not be attending court today and has since returned home. IDEC spokesperson Henry Mamotame has declined to provide further details.
IDEC will also not be commenting any further on this matter.
Gigaba maintains that all his actions during his tenure as Public Enterprises Minister were conducted in accordance with the law and policy. Alfa Ramshwana, Eyewitness News, Pretoria.
Suspended head of EMPD Isaac Mabotja has provided details of several criminal cases involving members of a disbanded unit. Mabotja is continuing with his testimony at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry today, which is sitting in Pretoria. Mabotja says there are at least 5 criminal cases registered against 3 members of a former SWAT unit. The unit was under the leadership of acting EMPD head Julius Mkhwanazi, who is accused of having links to criminally accused tender tycoon Vusimuzi Matlala. Mabotja says one of the cases relates to the 2022 murder of a man in Brakpan in Ekurhuleni, whose body was later retrieved in a river by police.
This case involves the criminal conduct of 3 members of EMPD, and they are from a former team which was called SWAT, which is headed by Brigadier Mkhwanazi.
A meeting to discuss the rebuilding of Parliament turned into a heated quarrel last night. This after DA MP Rickers Badenhorst questioned whether Secretary to Parliament Xolile George was personally benefiting from contractors appointed on that project. George has confirmed the price tag of the post-fire reconstruction and rebuild is currently at 4.6 billion rand, but he says neither he nor any relative is benefiting. He's told MPs that a narrative that the project carried out by the Development Bank of South Africa is running over budget is false. The rebuild is set to be completed by November 2026. Lindsay Dentlinger has more.
When the National Treasury allocated 2 billion rand to the reconstruction project in 2023, Secretary to Parliament Xolile George says detailed designs and costs were still undetermined. With the project now in full swing, George said the budget is now defined.
So there has not been cost overruns. There has not been allocation runaways on the project. We will be able to say so now that professionals have been appointed.
But the meeting turned sour when DA MP Rickers Badenhorst probed George about any misappropriation of funds.
Can the SDP place on record that neither himself nor any relation or any associate of him has in any way, financially or otherwise, benefited from any part of this project?
Co-chairperson of the Joint Committee on the Financial Management of Parliament, Sunny Ndlovu, reprimanded Badenhorst, saying if he has proof of his insinuations, he should submit them to the committee. Lindsay Dentlinger, Eyewitness News, Parliament.
To this now, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms in Gauteng and other parts of the country. It says the rains may lead to localized flooding, with some areas experiencing damaging winds and hailstorms. Residents have been urged to keep monitoring weather forecasts as well as alerts. Forecaster Lehlohonolo Thobela says the rain is expected from this afternoon.
In our weather for today, cloudy and cool conditions are expected to persist into the afternoon, covering the central and the eastern parts of the country, with a 60% chance of showers and thunder showers possible by the afternoon over the Free State Province, KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, the northwest, into the northern parts of the Northern Cape, as well as the Highveld of Mpumalanga.
And 54 people have been injured following a blast at a high school in Indonesia. Authorities have cordoned off the area and are processing the scene with the bomb squad on site to determine the cause of the explosion. According to authorities, some of the students have minor injuries and others moderate, but most have already been discharged from various hospitals. Authorities have also set up posts at 2 hospitals to assist relatives in finding injured loved ones. Gold is trading at $4,012.82 an ounce. The rand is at 17.35 to the dollar, 22.72 to the pound, 20.01 to the euro, and Brent crude oil is at $63.38 a barrel.
In the traffic at this hour in the Calvin Alex area, we still have those roadworks causing some delays on the N3 in both directions. This is between the Between to Change and London Road. We also have roadworks in the Sunwood Park Boksburg area, slowing down traffic heading towards the Brakpan. That's the N17 eastbound between Relebogile and Carnival City.
It's a cloudy Friday afternoon in Gauteng with thundershowers expected. Temperatures have peaked at highs of between 20 and 22 degrees. The top story in EWN this hour. Former Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba says he is now back at home following a meeting with the investigating Directorate Against Corruption this morning.
EWN, in touch, in tune and independent. For the latest, visit ewn.co.za or download the EWN app.
You're with Relebogile Mabotja.
Live, streaming countrywide
On the Prime Media Plus app.
DSTV channel 856,
92.7
and 106 FM.
Minutes after 1 o'clock. Welcome to 7:02 Afternoons with me, Relebogile Mabotja, on the 7th of November. And a happy birthday to my big brother, who really has been such a big influence in my life. And I wish you many, many blessings. I would not be where I am if it were not for you. So happy birthday, Mr. Tato J. Mabotja. Now, it is a Friday, which means we get to do all the fun things on the show. And we are going to be kicking off with our food feature. We're talking Park Hyatt, Johannesburg, room 32. We'll be joined not by one, not by two, but three chefs from the restaurant that are going to come chat to us about the delicious food they served. Unplugged on 7:02. For today, we are joined by the phenomenal award-winning Dr. Nduduzo Makhathini. I'm so excited. We have, probably for the first time in us being in this new building, an actual piano in studio, not a keyboard. And I'm looking forward to that performance. The upside of failure in the second hour of the show, Mr. Tembinko Sim Tembu, South African actor. You may know and love him from Shaga Ilembe. He's going to be chatting to us today, and we're so looking forward to that one. So get in touch with us, 011 883 0702, SMS us 31702, tweet at Relebogile M, at Radio 702, using the hashtag 702 Afternoons, and the WhatsApp line 072 702 1702.
702 Afternoons
with Relebogile Mabotja
on 702.
Let's walk the talk. 702
Food feature.
In our food feature for today, which is brought to you by FNB Premier. Switch, spend and win with FNB Premier till the 30th of November. We are chatting to Park Hyatt Johannesburg's room 32. They said, we've got a brand new menu, guys, and we said, come through, because we're all about the revamps, and also we absolutely love what the food world is doing, and that's what we really try to do here in our food feature, is to bring new places for you to go and enjoy and eat. So joining us in studio, Chef Carl Jacobs, who's the executive chef. We have Chef Chrysaal Venter, who's the pastry chef, and we have Chef Alban Nel, executive sous chef. But I'm still going to respect with the title of chef. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It really does take a village to make a meal, right?
Exactly.
That you're all, yeah. Chef, I'm going to start with you, executive chef. In terms of your journey within the Park Hyatt and room 32, chat to us about what the menu was like before you came. And when you do come, you know, how do you sort of input your own little personal signature into dishes?
So the restaurant has been open now for 5 months. When I joined the team, there was a guide of food already, or a menu or direction for the menu. So it was quite interesting and exciting to be part of it from the beginning, to showcase my skills from the beginning. I've got a phenomenal team, very talented, and we all contributed to the menu. We've got a saying in the kitchen that the most important ingredient in each dish or everything we cook is love. And I can honestly say that you can see it on the plates from all the chefs. Everyone contributed to it. So it's been a phenomenal experience. And yeah, we are with the new menu.
Where did your professional career begin? And did you know when you were a child that it's what you always wanted to do?
Yes. If my mother's listening, she will start laughing right now. So I joined Food and Beverage Institute in 2005, where I met Chef Chrysaal. We were students together. I've always loved the kitchen. I've always loved entertaining. Even in school, after school, I'll take my friends to the house, quickly go eat something before we go practice rugby, and then my mom will have to come home and she has to clean the kitchen. So it's always been a passion of mine, food, hospitality, and entertaining people and hosting people.
And when you were a child, what kind of cuisine were you exposed to? I mean, you do get the homes where the parents, because they've traveled, for example, they are used to bringing different types of cuisines, or because they're very curious and adventurous when it comes to food. Whereas there are homes where you ate pap every meal. Like there was the stock standard. Even on Sunday, you knew exactly each and every one of those 7 colors.
So from my father's side, if he could braai every day for breakfast, lunch and dinner, he will do that. So I think that's where the experience come from, the fire. My sister always used to cook spaghetti bolognese, the one thing that she can do, and she does it fantastically. But with my mom, she experimented with different flavors, different food. And then also with my grandmother, that also played a big role in my career and love for food. She always used to cook this traditional South African meals. And
you look like a Babotsi man.
As long as there's Mrs. Ball's chutney, then yes.
I see it. All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to chat to Chef Chrysaal and Chef Albert and find out about their journeys with food.
If you think you cannot afford a lawyer, think again. Clientele Legal has made professional legal services affordable. You receive up to 745,000 rand worth of legal services per year. Our range of plans include cover for you, your spouse, children, and extended family. Plans include cover for civil, criminal, and labor-related matters. Whether it's protection orders, gender-based violence, uncontested divorce, or poor service, your Clientele Legal lawyer will be there to assist you. Our services are convenient. Simply pick up the phone and call your lawyer, or send us an email and we'll get back to you. All plans include a bail benefit of up to 5,000 rand, and we'll go to the police station and pay it for you. Plus, Clientele Legal offers you 24-hour telephonic legal advice. SMS Legal to 48721. That's legal to 48721. Clientele General is an authorized FSP and licensed non-life insurer. T&Cs online. Standard rates apply.
The Market Theatre invites you to 2 outstanding plays. Step into Afropocalypse, the Standard Bank Gold Ovation Award winner at the National Arts Festival, where the whole family can visit a post-apocalyptic Africa and meet storytellers who share fables of greed, mortality, religion, and unconditional love. Then enter Barbershop Chronicles, the international hit play that celebrates connection and brotherhood in 6 barbershops in Africa and London. Visit markettheatre.co.za to buy your tickets.
Did you know that all residential complexes are legally required to register with the Community Scheme Ombud Service, or CSOS? Registration is easy and it's free. All registered schemes can access a quick and affordable alternative dispute resolution body and can also learn more about the rights and responsibilities of people living within a community scheme. We'd like to appeal to all unregistered community schemes to register with the CSOS today. Visit csos.org.za to find out more.
There's summer, and there's that extra summer with Vodacom's free gifts on summer deals. Like the new Honor X7D 256 gig on a 1 gig Red Core plan for just $299 per month over 36 months. And get a free Honor Watch 2i gift worth $999. Plus 5 gigs YouTube data for 3 months and free 2 months YouTube Premium. Now that's extra. Available in-store and online. T's and C's apply. Further together, Vodacom.
Weekday evenings at 6.
A suggestion from Future Growth Asset Management that one of the real problems in developing our water infrastructure is not a lack of money or capital. It's really a lack of projects that are bankable. Jason Lightfoot is a senior portfolio manager at the Future Growth Asset Management.
And what do we mean by bankability? It's really around ensuring that projects meet requirements that allow institutional investors with fiduciary responsibilities to be able to deploy capital. And we've got 9 of those that apply.
The Money Show
on 702. Let's walk the talk.
The Money Show with Stephen Curtis is brought to you by ABSA CIB, advancing Red Rocket's ambitions with Discovery Green as the off-taker to power Africa's future through affordable, renewable energy.
702.
Food Feature.
18 minutes after 1 o'clock, we continue with our food feature today on 702 Afternoons as we chat to room 32, which is at the Park Hyatt in Johannesburg, and we're together with executive chef Carl Jacobs, pastry chef Chriselle Venter, and executive sous chef Alban Nell. 011-883-0702, the WhatsApp line 0727021702. Chriselle, are you the kid that was baking her whole life, or was it something that sort of bit you later, maybe during lockdown when suddenly everybody was able to bake?
No, I think this came from when I was also very young. Had a mother and a grandmother that was very much involved in the kitchen. So I think my love for baking comes from cooking and baking comes from early childhood. So it was I think still now it's the gathering point. Is the kitchen, it like is on a Sunday also cake and tea after church, yes. It's like those memories, fond memories. So I think my love for baking comes from there. Also very talented grandmother and talented mother who knows what they're doing.
Is your, I never thought it was possible that pastry chefs could not have sweet tooth or could be pastry chefs without having a sweet tooth. The assumption is you all have sweet tooths. Is that the right way? Sweet teeth.
So a sweet tooth, I think you develop that when you go into the industry and you actually experience and experiment with new things. But you do lose that craving for sugar, if I can say that. Not chocolate, because all girls love chocolate. But I crave more towards the savory side. Yes. So when after service, they will generally run to my side and they check what I've got cooking on this side, and I run that side, like what little scraps you have left for me to savor on. But sweet things, it's not. It doesn't sit. It's not my favorite thing anymore. Yeah, you can say.
In terms of, if you were to share with all of us the 3 dishes, pastry dishes that every person should know to help them get by, whether it's like a simple bread or whatever, what did you say the 3 are the most handy recipes to memorize, especially because maybe they're versatile, you can make them sweet and savory?
Oh, that's a trick question. I think bread definitely is a must know for anybody. I think it's a staple as well, and nothing brings people to the kitchen or lures people in than that freshly baked bread smell. So I would say definitely bread. Then I think if you can do an egg custard, like either whether it's a set egg custard or so to make a mulfay, or if you wanted to do a panna cotta or a creme brulee. So I think those are like a 3-ingredient recipe that can take you very far. Your third one. Huh? They can't all mention
cookies.
Cookies, it must be like a sugar cookie.
Do they have to be chocolate chip?
Yo, any cookies, it doesn't matter.
I find like butter cookies are usually the nicest, but I think that's a good call, that if you know how to make a cookie, you can do the variations.
Add anything, yeah, you can make a variety. Like, yeah, I think a base, like I would say a sponge recipe, a mousse recipe, a custard, and a bread. That's if you can do those, I think you can make anything from those, yeah.
All right, Chef Alban, when did you fall in love with food?
So I fell in love with food from a very young age, and it actually happened by mistake. So when I was younger, I always used to be in a hurry, ask my parents, how long is the food taking, and then I realized if I cook the food, it will come a lot more faster.
Look, you have solved a lot of parents' problems with what you just said now. If they keep asking you how long, bring them in the kitchen to help you. So you started going into the kitchen, and what did you discover about yourself?
And from there, the rest was history.
Yeah. What were some of your favorite go-to dishes when you were learning to cook?
So as a kid, I enjoyed 2-minute noodles, matabela pap, and soft porridge with butter.
Ooh. Yeah. Guys, can we just remember, like, for me, it was ding with butter and brown sugar. Listen, simple South African food. And then when it came to studying, I mean, is it something that you knew, like, once you were in matric, that, oh, no, I'm definitely going to be studying this?
So for me, I feel like if I didn't have to go to high school or primary school and just into chef school, that would be a bigger benefit for me, because that's all I wanted to do.
So you would have skipped primary and high school and gone straight to chef school?
100%.
So that the other chefs could be like, it's 10 milligrams, meaning 5 + 5, and then he's going to have to show you how to do that. So in terms of the training, what was that experience like for you?
So in terms of training, we as chefs, we just cook, but okay, let me say, before I went into culinary school, all you do would throw things in a pan and just cook, but you don't understand the theory behind everything. So once you go to culinary school, you understand the theory behind it, you understand allergens, you understand dietary requirements.
And was there anything that surprised you when you got to culinary school? I mean, I think about the fact that many of us grew up in homes where, like, everything has to be well done. But then you get to chef school and they're like, enough, stop cooking it.
So, like, there were a lot of surprises for me, especially in terms of cooking methods. So, like you say, like, we just familiar with boiling something and it's done. But if you boil something or you grill something, the same thing can give you a different taste, from boiled to grilled to fried to steamed.
What is the trick for the best roast vegetables? I need to ask, because there's the argument of put them in the and it can be roast even on, like, or grilled on the braai. There are those that put them in the microwave first to soften and then put them in the oven or on the braai. What is your vote?
So for me, my best way to do it is to have them seasoned, put them in a pan, cover with foil, and then just let it steam in the oven. Once it gets tender, you remove, and then you blast the oven up, and then it gets the roasted effect.
I won my argument. Thank you very much for that answer. Let's talk about the new menu and what your approach was in terms of just updating it for the season.
So we worked on all the ingredients must come from the heart. We really put our, how can I say, it's almost like we had this idea of bringing a nation together, bringing people from different cultures together to come eat at the restaurant, where we used Afrikaans food, English items, African flavors, Indian flavors, and we just brought everything together, modernized it, put our chef twist on it. It must be delicious, well seasoned, and it must be hearty. Yes, we do our food presentations are beautiful, but if you eat it, you must think of growing up in your grandmother's house. And that was our whole idea with the menu. And also to incorporate fire. The kitchen, we cook off charcoal. We've got a charcoal grill, charcoal oven. And the flavor from that is just immense to highlight the ingredients that we use. We've really pride ourselves in using the best of the best, whether it's vegetables, meat, fish. We don't settle for anything that's not perfect. We've got a saying as well in the kitchen, it's either perfect or it's not. And that's how we put our menu together.
So talk us through what was served today. I don't know if, Alban, you want to take us through what you had served us.
No problem. So the first course we had was a lamb bunny chow with acha puree. And then we had a brinjal and aubergine chutney with that. Then for our second course, we had our slow-cooked short rib with a chipotle jus, a barbecue glaze on top of that with some crispy onions and spring onions. Then for our last course, we had our sticky chicken wings with
the chicken wings are new on the menus.
Yes.
It's very popular.
With a sweet chili glaze. And then for desserts, we had our tiramisu.
So I have to let you know, because Chef is not doing justice to his hard work here. The way that the bunny chow is served is actually not the typical way. Please clarify for me what bread it was that it was inside.
We use potato bread.
Oh, listen, it holds the flavors. Like, it was served in the bowl of potato bread, and it was absolutely delicious. I've never in my life experienced acha puree. And I promise you want to try it out because it's so such an unexpected flavor. And then with that short rib, I have no words. Finger looking good, and it's between that and the wings. I can't tell which is my favorite because they're both really, really good. And the team and I thought that they were absolutely awesome and delicious. In terms of, you have a whole eggs portion to your menu. You've got your shakshuka. Please tell all of us how you localized the shakshuka, which for those of you that don't know, it's your eggs in sort of like a tomato-based type of a. Is it a Mediterranean dish? North African dish. Yeah. So share with us how you South Africanized this menu, particularly like your shakshuka.
That's easy. We added boerewors to it. And it is a big hit. We serve it on a Turkish flatbread. And then we just highlighted, once again, the incredible ingredients that we've got. In South Africa, I do think we're very fortunate to have the best ingredients. Even from traveling abroad, I've never seen such quality of vegetables, fruits, anywhere in the world. So we finish it off with a green salad, and it just works.
And I can't wait to come in and try out the smoked kudu, your carpaccio. What made you choose kudu?
It's delicious. So we wanted to use venison, and our supplier said we must try use the kudu because it is phenomenal. I originally wanted to use eland or gemsbok, but I really struggled to get that. And the kudu, it's just been absolute hit since we've put it on the menu.
Listen, the food was absolutely delicious, and for those of you that want to head over to room 32. You can go and enjoy a rendezvous brunch affair. It's served family style with small plates as well on Sundays from 12 to 4. And if you go through with the packages, you will see that there are some pricing options that are there for you, where you have unlimited drinks and things like that, and drink specials as well. Chef, final thing that you want to share with the listeners as to why they need to come to room 32?
We sell an experience, and we create memories. You've got a beautiful kitchen open for public. They can see what we do. People come stand and talk to us, ask us about ingredients. They take pictures. The hotel is absolutely stunning. You've got an outside area which is under the terrace, which is beautiful. We've got different areas of the hotel. We've got an area called Whispers of Doria where we do Arabic flavors of food as well. And yeah, people must keep a lookout on social media. We've got exciting things coming up with our summer guide, what we're going to do over the festive season.
The website is Hyatt.com, or you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, at Park Hyatt Johannesburg. It's
To
1:30.
celebrate 25 years of helping you live the Premier life, FNB Premier is giving you a chance to win a 14-day European tour experience and other cool monthly prizes. Open any FNB Premier account from September to 31 December 2025. Switch your salary, swipe or tap a minimum of 2,000 Rand per month for 3 months straight. Spend and win with FNB Premier. FNB, help changes everything. TCs and competition rules apply. FNB, a division of First Rand Bank Limited, an authorized financial services and credit provider.
It's just after